Hi peeps, how we doing? Well, in this video I want to talk to you guys about something that I purchased this evening after I finished work. Now, for those of you that may not be aware of this, I am a smoker and I have been for quite a few years now. And I suppose I'd smoke maybe on average maybe 10 or 15 cigarettes a day. It does vary. If on a bad day I may get through 20 cigarettes. Um, but yes, so today I was working and I ran out of cigarettes this evening when I finished work, and I was going to go to my local store to buy some more cigarettes. But for the last few weeks, I've been thinking about packing in smoking, and my good friend Chris, buddy, if you're watching this, he's got an electric cigarette which he's been successfully using for the last few months now, and he's doing really well with it. I decided anyway, in the end tonight, I decided to buy myself an electric cigarette. And it's really cool, guys, I've got to tell you. For those of you that are smokers out there, you know, if you're thinking about packing in smoking, I would seriously recommend getting yourself an electric cigarette because they're well worth it. And they're really going to help you to stop, you know, to obviously stop smoking. Now, I'm going to show you the packaging here. I bought the electric cigarette here. It's called the E-Lights cigarette, electronic cigarette. Now, it's the equivalent of smoking 30, well, it's the approximate equivalent of smoking 30 cigarettes. And I've got to tell you, it's very good. There are various different companies out there that actually manufacture electric cigarettes. I did have one a few months ago called an e-cig, which I'm not sure if I did a review about. I don't think I did. Which I got, it was okay, but I mean, the thing is with these electric cigarettes, they're all battery operated, and you know the batteries do run down on them, and you have to replace them. And to be truthful with you, I found that the previous one that I was using wasn't very good quality. The battery life wasn't very good on it. And it would have cost a lot of money to keep using it. So I bought this this electric cigarette tonight, and I just want to quickly show you it to you now, guys. This is what it looks like. Pretty much looks like an ordinary cigarette on face value. You know, as you can see, it's the E-Light cigarette, and there's the bottom of it there. So it's pretty straightforward, really. All you actually do is just take a lug on it like you would any ordinary cigarette, as I'm going to demonstrate to you now, guys. So when I take a lug on this, you're gonna see what happens at the end. It'll light up. And there you go. Now it lit up green at the end there to indicate that it's working. Now you can get the LEDs. You can get in two different colours. You can get it in either red or green. Now I've got the green version here. But it works really good. You know, it really does. Now, what's coming out of my mouth is actually water vapour. It's not actually proper smoke. It's just water vapour that's coming out. But it works really good. Now, it's quite a sophisticated piece of kit, this, because there's an LED on the end here which obviously lights up. The actual part that you actually replace is the actual the refill itself, which is what would be the filter on an ordinary cigarette. You replace this part here in brown, and you can buy this in different strengths. I've got I think they called it the regular strength, as you can see on the packaging there. But you can buy a lighter strength of filter, and also you can buy menthol filters as well, which is really good. And then you can, I know from other manufacturers, my friend Chris, you can buy different flavours. So you could have like a mint flavour, strawberry, orange, all different types of flavours that you can actually use. But I'm not sure if this particular manufacturer that I bought this, where I bought this cigarette, I don't think they actually do flavoured actual refills themselves. But it's quite clever how it actually works, and I don't know if I can actually unscrew this to show you, because it's quite screwed on quite tight here. So let me just see if I can show you. Hold on a minute. Let's put this camera down for a minute, and I'll see if I can show you guys actually how this works. There's the cigarette. Okay, so what we do is we unscrew it, just like that. Now, obviously, it's in two halves. So you've got the part that you actually change. Is this part here that you actually change. This part here is the actual battery and all the electronics inside here. That's the battery there and the LED. And as I said, it's these parts that you actually, that you buy, that you change. Now, as I said, this will give me an equivalent of smoking about 30 cigarettes, approximately 30 cigarettes. And then you buy the replacements. But I was watching a YouTube video tonight, and there is actually a cheaper alternative. Instead of replacing these all the time, there's a way of actually refilling these apparently, and then you just screw it back on like that. Not too tight. You don't want it too tight. And then you just take a lug. Yeah. So it works well, and there's no smell to it. You don't get the the normal horrible smell of tobacco. There's no smell at all. So that's a bonus. And as I said, it's just water vapour that you're releasing, and it's really good. But anyway, the cheap alternative, and there's a way of doing this. This part at the top here that you can see, you can actually apparently you can unclip. You can pull this out, and inside here. There's like a sponge or a foam material that's soaked in like a special fluid, and it's that you're actually inhaling on, and it causes the water vapour. And obviously, when that dries up, then that's when you need to change these. But as a guy was explaining on one of his YouTube videos that I watched tonight, he actually bought some bottles of liquid. That you can get in different flavours, where basically you can actually take this off, this cap, and use like a syringe, and you can actually refill it, or refill the sponge inside. So the sponge soaks up the fluid, and once you put a certain amount in there, you just put that cap back on, and away you go. You can use it again. Now, I don't know how many times you'd be able to actually do this. But it's certainly probably a cheaper alternative than actually keep buying the actual, the refills themselves, because they are expensive. They're not the most cheapest. Although there are probably other companies out there that do slightly cheaper ones of these. But on the whole, guys, I've got to say this is very, very good. I'm going to see how I'll get on with this over the next few days. And it should be really, really cool. I've got to buy actually a battery charger for this, because when I actually purchased this tonight, it didn't come with a battery charger. It literally only came as the one cigarette with the actual filter and the battery. It didn't come with the actual charger, because if you read at the side here, it says, if you read this, guys, it says that I can recharge this. But then it tells me there, obviously, how to go about doing it. Simply buy an E-Lights USB charger, and you can charge this battery over 300 times, as it says there on the box. Refill filters E-tips cost less than £2 for the equivalent of smoking 20 cigarettes. So, for the sake of spending like £2 on one of these. So you spend £2 on one of them, and you get the equivalent of smoking like 20 cigarettes. So you can see where you're going to save yourself some money, because here on average, in the UK, to buy a pack of 20 cigarettes, you're looking at anything between £6 and £7, which in US dollars, what's that? I suppose that's about $11, I suppose, just over $11. It's a lot of money. So, you know, in the long run, you're going to save yourself a lot of money by purchasing one of these. And, you know, I would say to anyone that seriously wants to pack in smoking, get yourself one of these electric cigarettes. They're well worth it. And I'm going to see how I'll get on with this over the next few weeks. And I'm going to buy some replacement filters and also the battery charger as well, so I can recharge this. And it should really be awesome. Go check out the website, guys, if you want to find out more information regarding the electric cigarette I've got. The actual website itself is www.elights, that's e-lights.co.uk, or you can go to I think the American website, which is elights.org, because I think you can actually buy this particular brand in the States as well. I don't know if you can see that. The actual website address is on the box there at the bottom. And yeah, go check them out, guys. Awesome cigarette. Certainly from what I've experienced so far with it, it works well. I've not had any urges to smoke an ordinary cigarette at all tonight. So, you know, it should be interesting to see how I get on with this over the next few days. But I think I've rambled on enough. And, you know, for those of you that are smokers, drop me comments down below. Let me know if maybe you're using an electric cigarette, and if so, what brand are you using? Leave me comments down below, as I said, in the comments box, and let me know what your experiences are with using an electronic cigarette. And, you know, if you're not already subscribed to my channel, please press that yellow subscribe button at the top. And until next time, guys, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. And Chris Buddy, if you're watching this, yes, my electronic cigarette, I'm going to see how I'll get on with it. I know that you're doing really well with your one at the moment, so I thought I would see how I'll get on with this. So until next time, guys, enjoy the rest of your day out there, and I'll speak to you soon. Definitely does the job, guys, and it works really well. Awesome. Speak to you later. Buy one of these.